for? Exiting the building, Nin places me on the ground. Hold on, please, wait. True, I did ask to be brought outside. But that was because I thought there would have been some sign of people if we went outside. This void of a place is news to me. Spanning out is an endless wasteland. Straight ahead is nothing that could be called a building. It's by no means a place where people would be at all, really. No, there are no animals, much less people. There's not a single plant growing. It's wrong for me to ask again, but would you bring me along just a little longer? My body is held up once more. Why hasn't he asked her what he is? Like, I know it's going to be like some big reveal later on down the line, but like, why is he not asking the simple questions like, what am I? What do I look like? Why are you picking me up so easily? What is this world? Blah, 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 you know? It seems kind of like silly to not ask that first off, but yeah. The monster then walks, just as it did before. Nin! Her name is Nin! Call her by her name, you knob! Straight ahead at a non-hesitant pace. Where are you headed? Fair enough. An obvious answer. Bit of a kudere, isn't she? Obvious, yeah, I need a little more here. Does where you're going have a name? Alright. The name of the country will do. Is it like Japan? Or America? Yes, because only Japan and America exist in visual novels, apparently. There is no name. Ooh. Maybe it's safe to say that it doesn't know the answer? Be that it may, I'm not about to set out aside the trouble pinpointing it. In that case, our current whereabouts, where is this place? Okay, so this is more than likely, we've definitely been here for some time, so years, maybe upon millennia has passed. But what she is and what I am, I still don't know. It's no good. We're talking in circles. I'll probably just get a similar response if I press further about where we are. Let's back up the topic. Are there humans where you're headed now? So you're saying you're the last remaining human, then what am I? Yeah, so that may be, but this is such a pain. Seriously, who gave this Nin this kind of name? This conversation is going nowhere. The only thing moving forward is the Nin's walking feet. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm stumped. As things are now, I'll be even more at a loss, getting brought to somewhere deserted. I'm sorry to keep asking for things, but I want to meet other humans. Would you bring me to where other humans are besides just you and me? I ask, and Nin stops on the spot. Impossible? Huh? We fall into silence for a few seconds. I feel my mind shudder as if with chills. Hey, what are you saying? Is that nobody is here in this place, right? This girl speaks plainly, and then goes on with an explanation. hold on. Not long ago, you said someone had taught you, didn't you? If so, what did you mean? Are they not human? Are they some other kind of entity? The boss of you?
いいえ、あの方は神様です。
God? God? Okay. So, we have a human, and now God. Okay. What is this malarkey? My mind can't keep going. It's kind of weird to see malarkey written out. That's cute. Alright, what sort of person is this god?
ですから違います。人間ではありません。
And if you're wondering why I'm saying god, she said kami-sama. In Japanese, kami means god, so I'm calling the creator god.
神様は神様です。私を作り出した方です。
Did you say creators? Okay, calm down. What I have here is someone a little off in common sense. Mate, she's the only bit of sense that you have. Pissing her off is not the best cause of action here. She's currently carrying you around. You piss her off, you are stuck in the desert. Play nice. It's best to think flexibly here. I can't accept words as they are. Guessing from the words being created brings up a different answer. God, or in other words, that human, made Nin in research or something. Feeling important, the lead inventor decided to call themselves God, and I'm sure it's some screwed up person like that. Yeah, possibly. Kind of like that doctor from the 1954 version of Godzilla, where he created the oxygen destroyer and took out Godzilla, and then like in the 1975 version of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, he actually discovers that there is a monster down in the depths called Titanosaurus, and he kind of like gets the help of the aliens to the Zaxians, I think they're called, and they try to like take over the world with like Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus whilst mind controlling them. It's actually a good side story. It's one of my favorite side stories apart from the one with Biolante. And yeah, it's pretty damn good. Like if you have like watched the Shoujo era of Godzilla, like that one has probably got the best side story. And it's actually one of the first times Godzilla actually to fight two monsters and he has no allies. It's pretty damn good to watch, actually. If that's true, giving this monster a name such as human also holds up. Also, what's funny about the chap who played the scientist, he plays himself in that twice over. So he played the Doctor in the 1954 version and in the 1975 version. So you can't say that Toho don't stay loyal to their actors. It's very nice to see, actually. If that's true, giving Nin a name such as human also holds up. Well then, how about you head towards where God is?
神様は私が使命を終えるまでお会いになってくださらないと思います。
Maybe impossible for you, but for me maybe an exception could be made. I'll handle the conversation after we get there. Honestly, I don't want to meet such a twisted person. However, given the situation, I can't have my way. Somehow or another, I'll meet someone and get them to undo my constraints. Why is he still thinking he's constrained? Like, I know he's not constrained. Like, come on. And if that's impossible, I can borrow a phone and contact my family. I'm begging you. Come on.
本当にすみません。私は神様がおられる場所を知らないのです。神様は私にとって必要な時にだけ救済の道を教えてくださるお方なのです。
Oh, That's how it goes. God seems to be more than thorough than I imagined. Maybe they thought the majesty would vanish if seen too often. Created with unusual healing powers, Nin was raised by a screwed up human called God, and I guess it can't meet God on its own then. When I think about it like that, I have a little bit of compassion. Sorry for asking for the impossible. Okay, just as the original plan. The place you wanted to go, could you bring me there? Good. Let's get going then. While Nin did say there are no people, it might not always be the case. It's far better to move, believing the impossibility of there being people than being left here in this desolate place. Holding me, Nin faces forward again and walks. My gaze matches the pace and shakes up and down. I sweep the area with my eyes again, listening to Nin's footsteps and nothing more. I don't see anything else moving, no matter how much I search. Apart from us, it is as if everything is paused in time. This is where you wanted to go? Where we arrived has little changed from where we just were, a land in utter ruins. There's still not a sight of a person, nor do I even get the impression that there's a trace of life. I guess I'm still unable to meet someone? I'm disappointed. Suddenly my field of vision shakes. My line of sight has been lowered. My body must have been set on the ground again. You intend on leaving me here? What do you mean, dropped me? Dropped me? While Nin has been easily carrying me, in all honesty, it must be exhausted. Having my doubts, Nin takes a few steps before me and... You have no strength when you die? Soon after speaking, its body is engulfed in flames. What? What? What the fucking fuck? What? A roaring sound fills the air, the red flames reaching toward the sky. Incinerate Nin. Just as before, without reason or cause. The monster is headed for its end. What the fuck? The difference this time is Nin's burning alive, and because of that, it's a lot longer than being smashed. A piercing-like voice carves itself into my mind as its inevitability long cry continues. Nin, no! Nin, no! What the hell? Why am I watching this? I totally don't understand this at all. Neither do I. Like, why is she just dying all the time? There's nothing there. So why did Nin burst into flames? Why does it talk as if it knows it will die? Oh god, I can't hear this shit, for fuck's sake. The charred body drops to the ground. Nin? Then after several seconds, Nin's body begins returning to how it was, just as if it did previously. My forgotten fear and disgust came gushing up, forced to see this death and life cycle again. You... What are you? I don't think you are now, dear! No, I'm not talking about that. What in the world are you doing? What did you come here for? That's right. Nin came here on its own 2 feet. Then it died on arrival. It's as if... It's like you came here for the sake of dying. That's what it seems like. Nin nods when I speak.
はい、そうですよ。私は死ぬためにここへ来ました。それが使命ですから。
Your purpose is to die? Okay, this seems like some type of messed up Bushido bullshit right here. I can't find a response, being told as if it's no big deal. While I'm still dumbfounded, Nin walks and bursts into flames again. Wait a minute! As she proceeds to die, a cry lifts louder than before. I merely watch. Like that, Nin burns to death, then comes back to life. My voice finally emerges when I see the newly restored body about to lurch forward. Wait, don't move!
何かご用でしょうか?
Why are you doing this to yourself? Maybe it's best not to get involved with this, but I can't stand to watch it. Your purpose? Explain,
神
please.
様から与えられた役目です。
Huh? Nin is calm in every way, unlike my racket of a
過
voice.
去、人間によって殺された者の死を体験し、同じように死ぬこと。
What?
それが私が果たすべき使命です。
Your purpose is to experience suffering that humans cause one another. What? What? Why do you have to do such a
罪
thing?
を償うためです。
Crimes? What do you mean
人
crimes?
間は戦争という行為で、この地球上に住むすべての動植物を無残にも殺しました。ですから、人間にはそれらの動植物が受けた苦痛を理解する義務があります。
But that has nothing to do with you. You weren't involved in any war from what I know, so why are you suffering for their misdeeds?
私は人間という種の代表としてその任を請け負っているのです。
What? We are in mid-conversation when Nin moves without asking and dies again. Then it comes back to life and looks to me. Not a speck of emotion in its eyes. You say that humans killed everything in a war?
はい、その通りです。
Okay, who was it? Was it Russia? Was it us? Was it America? Was it somebody else? Who knows? I don't know who pressed the nuclear button.
その結果、先ほども言ったように、この地球上には私とあなたしか人間はいません。そして、それ以外の動植物は存在していません。
I gaze from Nin, who's speaking with composure to the surroundings. That is true. I have not seen a single blade of grass. Not now, not even mid-travel. But is that even possible? I've reached my limit of understanding. No matter how I take in Nin's words, there doesn't seem to be any other explanation. Nearly every living thing on Earth perished from a war. The only survivors are Nin and me. Humans were evil, so this thing is paying for the crimes representing humanity. None of this makes sense. It's an absurd story in every way, and I'm not taking in a single word of it. I just can't believe such a story. To experience the death of every murder? That's impossible. That's just... no matter how many lives you have, it's still not enough. No, it's not even a question of how many thousands, hundreds of millions. Even that wouldn't be enough. That's how much life is on Earth. Living things are in all corners of the world, including humans, birds, insects, other animals, plants, and microorganisms. It's an outrageous amount. Grasping the extent of that death is unreasonable.
正確には存在していたです。それらは皆過去の話ですから。
I don't need corrections like that. So tell me this. You're telling me that your so-called God told you such
確
nonsense?
かに本来ならば、それは膨大な数の死だったことでしょう。しかし、あまりにも数が多すぎるため、神様は慈悲を与えてくださいました。
What do you mean mercy? How is this a
哺
mercy?
乳類の死を体験するだけでいいとおっしゃったのです。あの方はとても優しい方なのです。
Just the death of mammals. Do you know how many mammals there are? There are different subspecies, breeds, family genres, different types. Not just humans, but cats, canines, like dolphins, whales, all types of different mammals. That is kind?
そうですよ。
Sweetheart, you've been sold a lie. The monster nods with light steps, runs off. No! Come back! I'm sorry I called you monster. Your name's Nin. Come back! Then when Nin stops, unnaturally, her body is crushed and it burns, dying. So much suffering. What can men do against such reckless hate? A cry lifts that makes me want to cover my ears. Nin gives out its last breath, and it's born again.
ほら、見てください。私にはこんなにも素晴らしい体があります。
But you're in constant pain. Do you not feel the pain anymore?
これも神様のご慈悲なのです。
This is not compassion, dear.
非力な人間はあっという間に死んでしまって、一度死んでしまえばそれで終わりです。それでは罪を償うことができません。
Nin points to itself and continues with an explanation.
この通り、神様は死んでも生き返る体を授けてくれました。そうすることで人間に罪を償う機会を与えてくださったのです。ですから私はその期待に応えなければなりません。死ななければなりません。
Oh my god. Like a dance, flames then flutter upward for the umpteenth time. What the fuck, man? What the heck is this? Yeah, exactly. What? What am I to make of this story? What am I watching? Oh my god, what is this? I scream. Watching the flames before my eyes, I raise my voice. Burning and more burning. Over and over again, as the flames rise, so do the cries. My voice meets with the cries in the air, and finally I realize what I had thought to be the cry of Nin is actually the cry of a little girl. Oh, so what? She had to die like maybe like 20 odd times for you to realize that this is a child? You fucking moron! A normal, high, feeble, agonized human voice. The shape is too. The hair, smooth and silky, dances. The monster's skin looks soft, its arms and legs extend from its torso, and sitting atop is a face with a slightly young features. Sorry, I keep calling her that, it's Nin, my apologies. This is no monster. It's a normal human girl. Oh, Ugh. If this is a little girl, if that's true, what in the world is all this? You're telling me that the God truly exists? They truly exist, and this girl is receiving the punishment of humanity then? That's horrible. I can't accept such a thing. If I accept that, I must also accept that the world has been wiped out. Hey, this is a lie, right? My expelled voice, shaking, clashes with the girl's cries. Red fills my vision. It's the red of flame and also the red of blood. The world I know, it exists, right? Everyone is living, right? In my memory, everyone was alive, truly living, right? Waking up, going to school, playing and laughing together, as any normal person would. The last bit of my memory is mixed with unsettling news and my father bursting into the room. That's all there was. If I think about it afterwards, such trivial, out of the ordinary, no, call for commotion, moment seems like a tale to laugh about. That is the world I know. Now all of a sudden, I can't move, and when I step outside, the world in desolation. And a young girl is paying for crimes because humans did terrible things. Hey, someone, please tell me this is all a lie. Come on, tell me. No matter the yelling, the world doesn't change. The only thing that can be heard is a rough, light cry stuffing in my ears. Jesus. Oh my god! This is horrible, man. This is horrible. She collapses to the ground. Her entirely burnt, blistered skin is unbearable. But immediately, her body begins healing, and then stands and moves as if if to start walking. No, it's too much. I can't stand watching. Stop. Don't move. Stop moving. Any further. Yes, that's the best option. This girl must move. She dies when she moves. My head fills with nothing but unusual thoughts because of her death. The thoughts of a terrible world without life. If that's the case, she must not die. It's simple. She just needs to stand still. Listen. Don't move. Relax. Stay there. Please. I know it's a lot to ask, but please don't move anymore, please. Yes, in doing that, neither of us need to suffer. Her feet come to a stop. Slowly I speak as if I'm informing her. She turns to face me. Leading with a nod. Well, yes, we have to suffer in order to get over obstacles, but not like this, dear. You shouldn't have to suffer for every single person and mammal's misdoings. She moves. Oh, wait! Even with trying to force her into stopping, my body still doesn't budge. Please stop! No matter how much I plead, my body to move and move, it's no use. I can't feel a thing. I lift my voice even louder. She ignores me and moves. Oh, no, no, please stop! No more. Stop showing me such death. I'm useless as she walks around in front of me. Occasionally moving my spot, she walks a little, proceeds a little, and burst into flames. Over and over, tens, hundreds, too many times to count. Oh my god, stop screaming in my ear. Like, literally, stop screaming in my ear, please. Fucking hell. Please stop it. Without pauses, her cries let out. Never lingering in death, she comes back to life, time after time. All while showing me the worst possible reality. She dies as if it's as easy as breathing. Fuck me. Afternoon. What the fuck? That was awful. That was awful. Huh? I hear something. What is that? This voice. Kyoya. Oh, it's Nin. Hello. When I gain consciousness, a young girl's face is right before my eyes.